What's up, everybody? Mobility Tuesday. Health Coach Heather here with you to help you become more mobile. As you age, you'll feel amazing if you keep up these healthy habits at your own home. I use the book called Becoming a Supple Leopard from Dr. Kelly Starrett. He is a physical therapist, owns his own CrossFit gym. These are the mobility recommendations that he likes to give to his people. So I want to help you out and show you kind of some of the stuff I teach in my own classes. We're going to work on the low back today. So if you have any tension or pain in the low back, we're going to be working with the tools that you will need today is a peanut. This is 2 tennis balls and a sock. You can also buy 2 lacrosse balls, tape them together with some athletic tape. We're also just going to use a tennis ball, or you could just use 1 lacrosse ball. Lacrosse balls are a little bit firmer. They have a little bit of squish to them, but not like a tennis ball. For my classes, this is what we use, okay? All right, let me show you how we're going to do this today. You're going to want to come right up next to a wall here. You want to make it so, we'll start with the tennis ball. Set your feet on that wall. Take the tennis ball and place it kind of right at the top of your glute. So we're at the bottom, you've got the pelvis here, top of the glute. That's where we're going to place it. And we're going to just be working on one side only. So if I just place it right there on my left side, from here, I don't want to tuck or tilt my pelvis, but kind of keep a neutral spine and start to work my hips back and forth. This will hit all the way from kind of that side hip area right to the tailbone. And that's as far as I'm going. I'm just going to rock from side to side here and hit that upper glute area, okay? I'll lift my body up and I can do that very same thing on the other side. So just find the high glute or the crest of the pelvis. Set it there. Don't tuck your pelvis. Don't tilt your pelvis. Keep your core engaged and simply just rock the hips side to side. And you will definitely feel like you're getting a nice, great little massage there on that upper glute area, okay? Crest of the pelvis. Now, if we want to work into the motion segments of the low back, we're going to take that peanut. We'll start to work all the way from here, low back, down to the top of the glute. Okay, so we're going to be hitting with our spine in between the balls here. Same position. If you have a chair you want to prop your legs up on, we don't have chairs in my classroom, so we use the wall, and it works great. I'm going to position this ball at the top of my low back to begin with. And from here, I'm going to just raise my hips slightly so that my glutes are not on the floor, my hips aren't on the floor. And then I'm going to start to gently go back and forth, dropping my knees to the side. Inhale, exhale, engaging the core again right here. When I've done that for about a minute on one spot, I'm going to start to bring it down a little bit lower. And I just feel like I need to get a little bit closer to that wall right here. And again, I'm going to drop side to side with the knees, okay? And I can lift up, I can come a little bit lower, bring that ball down an inch, work right into here. Another thing I like to do is take this double lacrosse ball and now put it in the vertical direction. Instead of horizontal, we go vertical with it, just on one side of the low back. So if I start on my left, I'm right next to my spinal cord, and I can again shift my hips from side to side and really get in there. Cover a little more surface area here, hitting upper glute and low back at the same time. So the tennis ball just hit the crest of the pelvis and the upper glute. Now we're kind of into the low back and the upper glute with this technique. Okay, and then I can do that same thing to the other side. I come, set it next to my spine right there on my right side, and I begin to rock right there. Really does feel really good. you'll be able to relieve a lot of tension there in your low back. A lot of times this is what I see is my people come to me with a lot of pain in their low back. So we'll be doing a lot of foam roller for that today, and I can show you some of that a little bit later in another video. But today I wanted to show you some really good stuff that we're going to be focusing on in class today with just a peanut and a tennis ball and the wall and your mat. So make sure you stay hydrated as you're doing these mobility exercises, and you will be able to move wonderfully as you age and go throughout your lifetime. You're going to be so glad you took the time to really get into that connective tissue, really work those muscles out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.